All right, so here's new golf client Chris. Here's before, here's after. You're going to see the first thing we need to correct is this right here, this move through impact right there. This right hand pushing and flipping. When that right hand pushes and flips, this club face opens up through impact. That's where fades and slices come from. Also, that when this club head is moving up through impact, it's impossible to get good, consistent club head ball contact. When that right hand is pushing through impact, that club head is coming up through impact. Here's a good example. Here's a thin shot because this leading edge of the club is traveling up through impact when this right hand is flipping. So the first thing to do is always to fix the right hand flip through impact. Now the right hand impact, another reason is because when this right hand is pushing and flipping, the club head bottoms out. So here's the golf student hitting a driver. When this right hand is pushing, you can see this bend back and this left wrist breaking down through impact. That club head is not only traveling up, but it's traveling in. Because the club head is outside the hands, we have a little bit of a horizontal circle that the club head draws. And when that club head comes up and in, we hit the ground before the ball, and we hit the ball right off the toe of the club. So the club face doesn't get closed. That's where all the fades and slices and loss of power comes from when the hands are closing the club face incorrectly. So the first thing we want to do is always to correct this right hand flip. We want to get these hands leading the club head, not the club head leading the hands. So here we go. So now we're going to get some work. We're going to start with the right wrist. We're going to train the right wrist correctly to close the club face correctly through impact. Then we go with both hands to get both hands working together. We're going to try to train the correct position to get the hands in the backswing, and then the correct move and what to do correctly with the wrist through impact. And then as the hands get better, now we have to start improving the body. We got to get the right shoulder driving back and under the chin, getting that weight to shift over the left side. And then now we can see the big difference between before and after. We're going to let this club face rotate open. Not so much weight shift onto the left. We don't want to reverse weight shift, but we do want to let this club face rotate open. So now you can see the club face rotates open. And when it rotates open correctly and the hands know what to do through impact, we can go from this flipping right hand to now this closing this club face while the hands lead the club head through impact. And so now we have a much better impact position. Instead of this right hand flipping, now we've got the wrist closing this club face while the hands are leading the club head through impact. So now the hands can accelerate instead of the hands decelerating. We've got rid of this chicken wing. Now I'm not even telling the golfer to extend the arms, but it just happens. And now we can start building the rest of the swing around this better technique through impact.